Hello everyone, this is DrHooksMalone bringing you more IWF action tonight in the Warzone. We're gonna have the first ever War Games match in our main event due to the dispute in the ending of a controversial Hell in a Cell match tonight. The Unholy Alliance will get another opportunity when the Unholy Thanos teams up with the Disciples of Darkness once again, along with their newcomer partner, Graves Connor. They're going to step inside the War Games in the main event against the World Tag Team Champions, along with the IWF World Heavyweight Champion, Dante De La Muerte, the Hellspawn, and their partner, TS Cobra, are going to team up. First time ever, 4-on-4 War Games main event to take place in our special War Games arena. However, up first here tonight on the Warzone, we're gonna have a war that could be a main event of any card, with 3 top contenders for the IWF World Championship teaming up with the new United States Champion, Frank Keane, leading his team into battle tonight alongside the former United States Champion Ace Gold. And of course, these guys, they hate each other's guts, along with Christian Drake the Cowboy. All 3 of these competitors raising the ire of Platinum Productions last week. JC Platinum, the owner of the IWF and manager of Xavion, as well as the newcomer Antoine Price. Last week, Xavion was embarrassed when he did not become the United States Champion in the main event, as well as Antoine Price having what was perhaps the worst debut in the history of the IWF tonight. He looks the same face. 3-on-3 trios action to kick things off in the Warzone. Platinum Productions, JC Platinum, the Nigerian prizefighter Xavion, and the newcomer Antoine Pierce teaming up to take on the veterans, the Cowboy, Christian Drake, Ace Gold, the former United States Champion, and the new United States Champion, the Walking Chainsaw Massacre, Frank Keane, kicking things off. Let's get down to ringside. host action to kick things off in the war zone. I am DrHooksMalone, as the owner of the IWF, JC Platinum, with a rare appearance competing here tonight, alongside his squad in Platinum Productions, in the Nigerian prize fighter, Xavion, as well as the newcomer, having his debut spoiled last week, Antoine Price, looking for revenge this week. Was quite unhappy with me for calling him Antoine Pierce. Antoine Price, tonight, looks to gain a leg up in the competition here in the IWF. Our opening contest alongside JC Platinum and Xavion, Antoine Price teams up to take on a dream team of sorts. 3 top IWF contenders. Former world champions in the likes of Ace Gold and Christian Drake. 2 enemies teaming up tonight as Ace Gold obviously can't stay in the company of Frank Keane either. Frank Keane and Ace Gold growing up together and training together. However, Ace Gold has long since separated himself from that life. Antoine Price now looking to show off on the new United States champion Frank Keane. Tagged in as the newcomer. Brings the fight tonight, wants to show off for the fans here in the IWF. Antoine Price now gets caught by Frank Keane with a death choke. And the United States champion Frank Keane gets cut off by his rival Xavion. However, Xavion is tossed to the side as Frankie goes after JC Platinum. Antoine Price takes a power bomb on the outside from the Cowboy Christian Drake. The very same move that took him out last week, causing him to be counted out. Antoine Price embarrassed in his debut. Now clubbing Frank Keane from behind. As the United States champion Frank Keane hammers down on the newcomer. Antoine Price now paying the price for his allegiance with JC Platinum and Xavion. Xavion ducking and dodging the challenge of Frank Keane for so long. Now Xavion is the man that wants to face Frank Keane as he's the new United States champion. Xavion wants a taste of that gold. However, now he's being taken down off the apron by the ace of spades, Ace Gold. Antoine Price ducks a shot from Ace Gold. Backdrop suplex into a German suplex, hanging on once again. Antoine Price in his second match delivers triple suplexes to Ace Gold, who now catches Price, but up, elbowing out of it. Antoine Price fighting back on Ace Gold, a former United States champion, raising the ire of Xavion and JC Platinum when he was unable to withstand the thump from Frank Keane. He was pinned and lost his United States champion. His United States championship, that is, to Frank Keane, the new champion. Xavion involved in a triple threat, unhappy with the ace of spades. Now JC Platinum, the owner of the IWF, forcing these 3 competitors to team up. As it was Christian Drake that embarrassed Antoine Price last week. Along with Frank Keane and Ace Gold in the United States Championship match. Antoine Price gonna go for another series of suplexes, showing off his athleticism here tonight. Ace Gold gets scooped up, and another triple suplex as the newcomer looks to show off his athletic ability. Dragging Ace Gold to the corner as he tags in Xavion. Beautiful double team from the members of Platinum Productions, a back suplex powerbomb combo. As Sabian, the leader of the Sabian Nation, a member of Platinum Productions. Sabian looks the same pace here this week. Now clumps down the former United States champion Ace Gold. As Frankie makes the save for his unlikely partner. Sabian frustrated already. Wants to put away Ace Gold. And move on. Get one step closer to some championship gold here in the IWF. Sabian so successful as of late, but just can't obtain the brass ring. As Ace Gold kicks out the legs of Sabian. Now Snapmare down. Ace Gold snapping the neck. Sabian suffering down on the mat. Big foot into the face of Sabian. Now Ace Gold scoops him up. Spin out sitting power bomb from Ace Gold. Does he have him? JC Platinum confident that his Nigerian prize fighter was going to be able to kick out. As Ace Gold sets up Sabian now. He's got him for the ace of spades. Both of his partners occupied on the outside. Is Sabian done? No. Sabian kicks out of the ace of spades. Delivered by Ace Gold. Leader of the High Rollers. I'm sure his partners won't be happy with his temporary association with the Cowboy Christian Drake and Frank Keane here tonight. And Sabian takes down Ace Gold. Ace Gold will tag out to Frank Keane. Frank Keane dragging Sabian to the ropes. But Sabian firing back into the midsection of the United States champion and drives a knee right into the face of Frank Keane. That leather-clad face of the bizarre Frank Keane. Grimacing now as Sabian manhandles the new United States champion, clubbing him down. Sabian in firm control now. Wants to prove himself here in this match tonight. Scoops up Frank Keane. Wants to choke out the big man. The rear naked choke is applied. But Ace Gold, wise to the hold, able to save Frank Keane, his unlikely partner here tonight. Sabian, now indecisive. Has to put away the United States champion to win here. Go to sleep, Frank Keane. German suplex. Sabian's got it. No! Frank Keane survives somehow. As the new United States champion, Frank Keane kicks out. Sabian will tag out to the newcomer, Antoine Pierce. Antoine Price, excuse me. I did it again. He's not going to be happy as Antoine Price is driven down into the mat. Frank Keane in control. And the champion drags the newcomer back to his corner. Gonna get the tag out to Ace Gold. And would you look at this, Frank Keane now pops up Price. Ace Gold with a Samoan drop. Double team executed. Great tag team chemistry from Ace Gold and Frank Keane here tonight. Ace Gold drops Antoine Price with that neck breaker. Can Ace Gold get the win here tonight? After being defeated for his United States Championship last week by his very own partner, Frank Keane. Now Ace Gold locks on the figure four, bridging up into a figure eight leg lock. Antoine Price in deep trouble as JC Platinum continues to protect his investment. Competing here tonight in a rare appearance. Now Ace Gold with a spinning back elbow. He just flattened Antoine Price, who will tag out to JC Platinum. Locking up with the Cowboy, Christian Drake. Christian Drake still in pursuit, still looking for the man that took out his friend Trey Preston at the end of last season. Was met with a debuting Antoine Price last week. Now Christian Drake suffers the consequences of taking out his frustration and anger on the debuting newcomer Antoine Price. Sabian misses the flying knee, and the Cowboy fires back, dropping Sabian. Christian Drake re-enters the ring now, scooping up Platinum. As Sabian smashes Ace Gold into those thin mats on the outside. Christian Drake drops Antoine Price back first on the apron. Platinum is down. Price is down. Sabian now whips the Cowboy in as they meet heads. European uppercut from the veteran Cowboy Christian Drake. Graduate of the Funkin' Dojo in Amarillo, Texas. Now tags out to Frank Dean. The Walking Chainsaw Massacre from Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Now splashes Sabian in the corner. And the champion has Sabian reeling. Right hands into the skull of Sabian. And what a team Frank Dean, Christian Drake, and Ace Gold have made tonight in their effort to defeat Platinum Productions. JC Platinum, Sabian, and the newcomer Antoine Price. JC Platinum getting the tag in. Will now compete with Frank Dean and the champion. Now catches Platinum with a right hand, and he's choking him. Platinum gets the death drop from Frank Dean. That's now Dean. He's choking Antoine Price. This lunatic is out of control. Frank Dean now drags himself to the corner, tagging back out to the veteran Cowboy Christian Drake with the lariat, smashes JC Platinum into the mat. Antoine Price makes a save for his manager, the owner of the IWF, JC Platinum. JC Platinum obtained ownership of the IWF due to the physical actions of one Jada Clubber Lane defeating and vanquishing Queen Crystal last season. As now Platinum asserts himself over the Cowboy Christian Drake. Platinum tags out, dragging Sabian back to the corner. Now Ace Gold and Christian Drake looking to double team him. Double shoulder block takes down Sabian. Ace Gold gonna go for the pin, but Platinum makes the save once again. Ace Gold tosses JC Platinum to the outside. Shot to the gut of Ace. Sabian now catches Ace Gold. Go to sleep, German suplex combo. Ace Gold is done. But Frankie makes the save for his partner once again. Now Sabian tosses the United States champion to the outside as he looks to continue the damage on Ace Gold. Gold in trouble on the mat at the hands of the man that wants to be champion more than anything. Xavier teaming up with Antoine Price in his second match under the direction of JC Platinum, the man that's led Xavier to success so far. Ace Gold with a big right hand, elbow into the back, setting up Xavier now. Ace of Spades. Xavier smash into the man at the hands of Ace Gold, but Antoine Price able to make the save once again. What a match to kick things off. Trios action in the Warzone. As in our main event, we're going to take you to a special arena to see the first ever IWF 4 Games match. We couldn't settle the score last week in a Hell in a Cell match, in a 3-on-3. This week it's going to be 4-on-4 in War Games. Unbelievable, as now Ace Gold gets whipped in by Xavier. Scooped up like a rag doll. Xavier with an F10. Tosses Ace Gold down to the mat with ease. Ace Gold firing back on Xavier. Smashes his skull into the mat. Xavier now back to his feet. Ace Gold once again with another Ace of Spades. Xavier in deep trouble. Ace Gold scoops up his opponent once again, takes him back to the corner. Which one of these teams can pick up the winner tonight as the United States champion? Looks to break the leg of Xavier with the help of Ace Gold. The unlikely help, might I add, from two men that can't stand each other. Now Frankie, he looked to use the thumb. That touch spike on Xavier. He's going to do it. Frankie shoves the thumb into the larynx of Xavier. Platinum makes the save for his Nigerian prize fighter once again. Big splash from Frankie. Xavier down on the mat as now Christian Drake tags in. The Cowboy driving the knee into the skull of Xavier. Flying knee from the top. The Cowboy in control. Stomping away on Xavier on the mat as Frankie gets the tag in. Can he finish him off? The number one contender for the United States Championship is down on the mat at the hands of the champion. As Platinum makes the save once again. Obnoxiously. But now, Xavier revived. Takes out the leg of Big Frankie on the outside. Xavier clubbing Frankie in the chest. And the prize fighter now going to work on his opponent. Xavier in his second year of action here in the IWF. With an amazing debut last year. A highly intelligent fighter, an arrogant young man, claims that none of these men even belong in the same ring with him. Other than his partners, of course, his boss, his paycheck. JC Platinum now taking over, enjoying the advantage. It was obtained by Xavier. Now Platinum with the knee to the face of Ace Gold. JC Platinum with the European uppercut to the back of the skull. Dropping the Ace of Spades as now Antoine Price tags in, takes out the leg of Ace Gold. Locking up the knee, Antoine Price. Locking up the legs in a version of the Indian Deathlock. Ace Gold was trapped there. If not for the help of Christian Drake, Antoine Price would have had it. Ace Gold now firing back. 10 minutes to spare in this trios match as Ace Gold, tags Antoine Price overhead with a suplex out with a picture perfect elbow. Ace Gold's got him. JC Platinum once again makes the save for his man as Ace Gold calls Price to his feet. Can Ace Gold finish off Antoine Price there? Ace of Spades powerbomb, he's got him. But Savion this time, saving Antoine Price. As Platinum Productions has done an excellent job of sticking together in this trios match. Antoine Price snapping the leg back of Ace Gold. Hanging with the big dogs, 3 top contenders. Taking on Platinum Productions as JC Platinum nails Ace Gold with a blood force trauma. Ace Gold eating the mat on that occasion as JC Platinum nearly embarrasses the Ace of Spades after losing his United States Championship last week. Ace Gold needs to pick up this win, but Savion gets a roundhouse to the head. And put into the midsection. The lower abdomen of Ace Gold must be throbbing us now. The former champion is up to his feet. Savion with the go to sleep German suplex, spiking Ace Gold into the mat. Frankie into the save Ace Gold. And Savion scoops up key. Huge double leg takedown. Now Savion back to work on Ace Gold. Off the ropes. Connects with another headbutt. Savion begging Ace Gold to his feet once again. Takes his head off with that kick. Ace Gold in massive trouble. Taking so much damage at the hands of Savion. Now caught over a belly-to-belly suplex. And this highly educated fighter, this massive man, is just running through his textbook on Ace Gold. Takes him back to the corner, tagging in JC Platinum with the double team. JC Platinum takes a jawbreaker. The resilience of Ace Gold. Tries to counter Platinum, but look at Platinum showing off his ring expertise here. Now boots the face off of Ace Gold. The Cowboy, Christian Drake on the outside. But Ace Gold all on his own, now taking on JC Platinum, brings him down to the mat. And how surprising is this? JC Platinum bringing the fight to 3 top contenders. The owner of the IWF, JC Platinum, showing his ability in the ring tonight. Hooking up Ace Gold. What a move. Flipping Ace Gold over. Beautiful suplex type maneuver flattens Ace Gold in the ring as Frankie, the United States champion, gets his eyes raked, but allows Ace Gold the opportunity to take Platinum to the corner. As now Frankie tags in, snaps the hamstring of JC Platinum as Frankie now signals for the end. Shoves his throat into the gullet of JC Platinum. as Antoine Price makes the save. Platinum must escape the ring, suffering the wrath of the thumb from Frankie. Xavier knocked off the apron as this crazed psycho Frankie delivers more damage. The United States champion gets his eyes rigged by Platinum now. Blunt force trauma. Frankie is in trouble. But Christian Drake makes the save. The Cowboy Christian Drake, with no allies or allegiances here in this match, now teaming up with Frankie and Ace Gold by order of JC Platinum. As Antoine Price tags it. He gets caught by Frankie. The death choke is applied. Antoine Price was being choked, but now Xavier. He gets the thumb. The death spike takes down Xavier. Antoine Price down on the outside as Xavier is dragged back to the corner. Scooped up in the side slam. Booted to the skull. Frankie drops Xavier. Antoine Price catching the German suplex from Ace Gold. As Ace Gold eyes up Xavier now. Claps to the top. Picture perfect elbow drop connects. Ace Gold. He saw JC Platinum. That distraction was just enough to cost him the win. A little over 3 minutes remain as Ace Gold hammers down Antoine Price. Setting him up. And the rookie gets another ace of spades. Antoine Price is down. But JC Platinum saves him again. Ace Gold, desperate to get this win. Antoine Price, desperate to save face for his embarrassment last week. Christian Drake tagging in. Wants to get another win over Antoine Price here tonight in trios action. Kicking things off from the WARZONE. Ahead of our main event tonight. It's going to be War Games. When the Unholy Alliance takes on Team Dante De La Muerte, Al Spawn, along with TS Cobra. One match that is short to beat. As now, Ace Gold and Christian Drake teaming up. Russian leg sweep into a lariat. Unbelievable teamwork from these rivals. Xavier tags back in. Catches the knife edge shot. Ace Gold with a belly-to-belly overhead suplex. What a move. Xavier is down. Christian Drake tagged in. 1:30 to spare. Can one of these teams pick up the win? Xavier flattens the Cowboy with a super kick. As now he tags in JC Platinum. JC Platinum eats the boot of the Cowboy. Platinum is down. Xavier able to save the owner of the IWF. In the war of a lifetime in our opening contest. Cowboy Christian Drake outside the ring. Look, catches the hands of Antoine Price. Platinum takes out the leg. Bulldog to Platinum on the outside. Christian Drake regains control. Back into the ring now. Antoine Price with a shot to Drake from the apron. 25 seconds remain. And there's no way that one of these teams is going to be able to get a win now. Platinum whipped off the ropes. Gets a tornado DDT on Christian Drake. 10 seconds to spare. This one is over. As Platinum Productions fights 3 top superstars to a draw here tonight in our opening contest. Unfortunately, no winner. What will happen in the rivalry between Christian Drake, Frankine, Ace Gold, and Platinum Productions? We'll find out in the future. As up next, we're going to continue the rivalry between the South City Kings and the High Rollers, as Queen Crystal has taken quite the exception to Diamond Price, claiming to be the South City Queen, says that she's the only royalty. Now sending her man, Ronnie Flash Valentine and Romeo Adonis, after the South City Kings at the upcoming Battle Castle tonight. Chris King and Ronnie Flash Valentine, they're going to square off one-on-one here in the Warzone with DrHooksMalone.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from the South Side, weighing in at 272 pounds, Chris King. His opponent from New York, weighing in at 233 pounds, Ron E. Flash Valentine.
I wanna be a part of it. New York, New York, these vagabond shoes are longing to stray right through the very heart of it. New York, New York, I wanna wake up in a city that doesn't sleep and find I'm king of the hill, top of the heap.
Chris King of the South City King taking on Ronnie Flash Valentine, the New York Mafia Don, the bleach blonde New York nature boy, getting dropped quickly by the youngster Chris King, one half of the South City Kings, already former two-time tag team champions. The South City Kings have made quite an impact and quite a pairing now, adding Diamond Price to their ranks this season. Chris King, a bit unexperienced in singles competition, now taking on a veteran in Ronnie Flash Valentine, choking away on his newfound rival Chris King down on the mat. Ronnie Valentine looks to get a win over Chris King tonight in singles competition, ahead of his tag team match at Battle Castle 1 week away. Chris King just smashed Ronnie Valentine into the mat with ease, but Valentine with resilience fighting back into it. Now takes out the leg. Gonna set up for the classic Nature Boy figure four. Ronnie Valentine locking on the figure four leg lock. As Chris King must escape the hold. Rolling over now, but perhaps the damage was done. Chris King firing back. Drops Ronnie Valentine with that boot. Now signaling to the fans of the South City Kings, Chris King would love to regain the World Tag Team Championship. But first he's got to pick up a win in singles competition here. Going through with that Boston Crab. What technique from Chris King. Repeated takedowns. Ronnie Valentine in trouble. Eats the big flip for Hulk Hogan-like leg drop. Chris King gets a 1 count on Ronnie Valentine. The veteran flies in with the knee, but Chris King catches him. Tries to maneuver. Elbows into the gut of Chris King. Ronnie Flash Valentine goes to the knee, as one would expect. The big man, the veteran, Ronnie Valentine, wants to take out that lip. Apply the figure four leg lock and force Chris King to submit here tonight. But now he gets spiked into the mat with a one-arm spinebuster Uranagi maneuver. Big right hand. Ronnie Valentine whipped into the ropes. Duck down. Tilt-a-whirl. Chris King in firm control over Ronnie Valentine, but no. The New York Nature Boy wisely kicking the legs out of the big King. Now Chris King with a scissor kick flattens Ronnie Valentine. Chris King setting his opponent up now. And the namesake of the South City Kings gets the knee lift. And what the hell is this? I think it was a TKO. Ronnie Valentine kicking out of the game glitch TKO. Heads down. Chris King looks to make up for the mistake perhaps. Kinshasa connects. Takes that off of Ronnie Flash Valentine. Chris King picks up a huge win here tonight in the Warzone. What an upset for Chris King, former two-time tag team champion with a singles victory. Now stomping down on the New York Nature Boy, embarrassing Ronnie Valentine here tonight ahead of his tag team clash at Battle Castle. Chris King looks to prove a point over the High Rollers here tonight. What a match and what a win for Chris King with a victory over Ronnie Flash Valentine. As up next, we're going to see two competitors square off that are the best of friends. Bruiser McGinnis, the mentor and trainer of Devin Gabriel. Tonight, they're going to square off one-on-one at the behest of our owner, JC Platinum, making this one-on-one contest ahead of Battle Castle, where Devin Gabriel, Bruiser McGinnis, Inferno, and Curve will square off in a four-way elimination match tonight. Inferno and Curve will stand on the outside and watch as Bruiser McGinnis and Devin Gabriel are forced to square off one-on-one. Two friends go to war here tonight in the War Zone. Thank you for joining me.
Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Victor Gabriel.
competition here in the war zone as a mentor squares off with his young protege, Devin Gabriel, quickly taking control on the veteran Bruiser McGinnis, the old Irish bruiser. Just got swept by Devin Gabriel, applying his favorite submission hold, the Stone Mountain Crab. But now Bruiser McGinnis with a bit of a sunset flip roll up there. Now, gonna show Devin Gabriel that he didn't teach him everything in his arsenal. Bruiser McGinnis takes over. Devin Gabriel flattens him with that European uppercut. And let's not get it twisted. The men on the outside. The devilish Inferno, the father of Devin Gabriel, along with his greatest rival to date, Curve, are standing on the outside, and they are no way affiliated with these men. These men hate their guts. In fact, these two friends locking up here tonight as Bruiser McGinnis caught the gut buster. Went to hit that senton, but now Devin Gabriel rolls through, gets the stomp into the guts. Devin Gabriel executing that stomp to perfection on Bruiser McGinnis, the man who taught him the move. Now each man trading holds, whipping each other down to the mat. Devin Gabriel with ruthless aggression takes down Bruiser McGinnis, scoops the legs, and applies the Stone Mountain Crab. Bruiser McGinnis in deep trouble as Devin Gabriel's father, Inferno, the devilish murderer, watches on from the outside. One count only as Bruiser McGinnis escapes a hold of Devin Gabriel. Inferno now looking to get the attention of both men up on the apron. Inferno, as I said, a well-known murderer, took the life of Devin Gabriel's mother in a ritualistic satanic sacrifice. However, he was able to escape punishment and run away to Mexico, where he returned home and became a top superstar in Lucha Libre. The right-hand man of El Rey Diablo, Inferno, watching on as the six iconic sociopathic son of a bitch Curve is on the other side of the ring, just watching Devin Gabriel take a beating from his mentor, Bruiser McGinnis. And the Irishman, the well-trained star, kicks the face off of Devin Gabriel and then drives a stomp into the guts. Gabriel now counters. Ripcord knee into the face, drops Bruiser McGinnis. Devin Gabriel gets a 2 count as McGinnis is back to his feet. Can McGinnis overcome the young man that he trained? Bruiser McGinnis, like the father figure to Devin Gabriel in the absence of Inferno. Has now Bruiser McGinnis bites the fingers of Devin Gabriel down on the mat. Gabriel to the ropes. Bruiser McGinnis and Devin Gabriel forced to square off in one-on-one competition at the behest of the owner of the IWF, JC Platinum, a man who just competed to a draw, a 30-minute stalemate in our opening contest. Now Devin Gabriel taking over on Bruiser McGinnis. Close line in the corner, now setting him up. Hooks the arms, Devin Gabriel's got him. The atonement connects. Bruiser McGinnis is done, but now Inferno trying to prolong the fight. Inferno distracting the referee and giving Bruiser McGinnis the opportunity to kick out. As Inferno wants nothing more than Devin Gabriel and Bruiser McGinnis to tear each other apart. swinging neck breaker connects. Devin Gabriel continues his assault on his mentor. Now hooks him up again with another atonement. And Inferno couldn't be happier. Devin Gabriel down for the pin. Bruiser McGinnis kicks out. As Curve and Inferno watch on their opponents at the upcoming Battle Castle. In a four-way elimination match, Devin Gabriel and Bruiser McGinnis square up. McGinnis out of the way. Devin Gabriel went to stomp him on the outside. Now McGinnis into the turnbuckle post as Devin Gabriel works over the leg. Kerr watching on. The man that Devin Gabriel would much rather be punishing right now. As his mentor McGinnis fires back. Spiking Devin Gabriel head first into those thin mats on the outside. Over a T-bone throw. And a ripcord clothesline. Devin Gabriel, victim of the assault on the old Irish Bruiser, Bruiser McGinnis. Whipping Devin Gabriel off and meets him with a headbutt. Dropping Devin Gabriel, now with repeated stomps. Bruiser McGinnis, sparing no quarter, up top. This is senton bomb on Devin Gabriel. And Bruiser McGinnis now setting him up for the dreaded deadly cloverleaf submission. Devin Gabriel suffering, must submit. Bruiser McGinnis gets the win here tonight. What a win for Bruiser McGinnis over the young man that he trained. The veteran gets a victory over Devin Gabriel. As Devin Gabriel's father and Kerr watch on, Bruiser McGinnis picks up a huge win. And how will this affect the four-way dance coming up at Battle Castle? As Bruiser McGinnis is proud of himself, getting a victory, an unexpected victory to say the least, over Devin Gabriel here tonight. Ahead of his four-way dance showdown, Bruiser McGinnis is victorious in the Warzone. What a match as Bruiser McGinnis is victorious in one-on-one competition. Up next, we're going to see mixed tag competition as Queen Crystal continues her rivalry with the South City Queen Diamond Price. Tonight, Queen Crystal will team up with her spoiled rotten brother Romeo Adonis as the Pink Prince of Pretty Romeo Adonis and Queen Crystal hope to get a victory over members of the South City Kings, the South City Queen Diamond Price, and Elijah Jordan in mixed tag competition. Up next here in the Warzone with DrHooksMalone. Don't forget, War Games in the main event tonight. Thank you for joining me. tag action here in the War Zone. I am DrHooksMalone, bringing you the action here tonight, presented to you by the IWF. As Elijah Jordan teams up with Diamond Price in mixed tag action here tonight, ahead of Battle Castle, where Diamond Price will square off in one-on-one competition with Queen Crystal for the first time ever. Now, she teams with her partner Elijah Jordan as they take on the brother-sister duo. Yes, you heard me right. They are blood brother and sister, Romeo Adonis and Queen Crystal. Bring some very creepy vibes with them here tonight as Elijah Jordan shoves both Jordans into the face of Romeo Adonis. Queen Crystal making the save there for her brother as Elijah Jordan drives those stomps into the back. Can Elijah Jordan hit a huge career win here tonight in mixed tag team competition with the kicks in the corner? Dropping Romeo Adonis now, using the Jordans, and knees into the torso. Romeo Adonis in trouble on the mat as Elijah Jordan couldn't put him away here. What a guillotine leg drop. Elijah Jordan gonna go for the win. Nearly defeats Romeo Adonis here. Mixed tag team competition. Elijah Jordan teaming up with the South City Queen herself, Diamond Price. Members of the South City Kings faction, along with Chris King, the man that defeated Ronnie Flash Valentine earlier tonight. Now Romeo Adonis doesn't want to suffer the same fate as his partner Ronnie Valentine. Ahead of their tag team showdown at Battle Castle. 1 week away, we are just days away from July 4th. The fight of the century between Finchy Molesca and Jaya Clubber Lane, with the Women's World Championship hanging in the balance. Of course, both of these women would love to get their hands on that very title held by Finchy Molesca right now. In danger like never before, as the number one contender Jada Clubber Lane is hungrier than ever. Queen Crystal makes her escape to the outside. Tagging out to her brother Romeo Adonis, whips Elijah Jordan into the corner. Back to work on the young member of the South City Kings. Busting him open on that turnbuckle. Romeo is up on Brett's rope. Fist drop into the face of Elijah Jordan. And the veteran is going to show EJ a thing or two, but no. Elijah Jordan trips out Romeo Adonis. Now going to rub the blood into his hair. Elijah Jordan showing off for the fans. Gets whipped into the corner, cut off by Romeo Adonis. And Romeo in control over Elijah Jordan. With that scoop slam, goes for the pin, but no. Elijah Jordan able to get the shoulder up. Huge drop kick. Romeo Adonis with such athleticism will tag out to his sister now. Queen Crystal back in the ring. Locking up with Diamond Price. Gonna apply the figure 4 leg lock. Queen Crystal now gets rolled over. Diamond Price gonna escape the hold. Wise to the attack of Queen Crystal. Now Diamond Price scoops up to the Queen. Rolling fireman carry takedown. What a move from Diamond Price. Now with the sliding Boston Crab. Shades of Chris King from earlier. Diamond Price. Perhaps with more success, but she is kicked off with Queen Crystal. Running X Factor, Diamond Price in control, tags out. Romeo Adonis back in, catches Elijah Jordan with the Adonomizer. That rolling face buster, the patented maneuver of Romeo Adonis. As Diamond Price, she may have overstepped her bounce there. With that axe handle to the skull, Elijah Jordan gonna capitalize. Clotheslines Romeo down and kicks up now. Was looking at a springboard, but Romeo Adonis clotheslines his opponent down and bows for the fans. The royal family competing here tonight as Queen Crystal just got caught by the South City Queen. Diamond Price with that leg drop. Goes for the spinning kick, but Queen Crystal nailed the boot instead. And now the Queen stomping away at the legs, dragging Diamond Price back to the corner. Queen Crystal and Romeo Adonis don't want to be embarrassed here tonight. As now Diamond Price went for it all. Tried to catch that springboard Diamond Cutter. But Queen Crystal got out of the way. Romeo in. And scissor takedown. Elijah Jordan now down at the hands of the veteran Romeo Adonis. And the pink prince snaps the neck. But gets kicked off by EJ. Elijah Jordan out. Snapmares his opponent down, knee into the spine. Romeo Adonis getting scooped up. Rolling Death Valley driver. Elijah Jordan is on fire now. To the outside, but no. Huge clothesline kick up. Can Elijah Jordan get the win for his team with another rolling Death Valley driver? Romeo is down. Elijah Jordan signaling to the fans. Look, it's taken off the apron. Romeo Adonis wise to the attack. Tags out to Queen Crystal, the sister of Romeo Adonis, now back in the ring. Whips Diamond Price off the ropes. European uppercut connects. From the young lady from London, Queen Crystal will return to her home country in Battle Castle. But now, Elijah Jordan catches Romeo Adonis with that twist of fate. Headed on top. Shooting star press connects. Romeo is down. No, Queen Crystal makes a save for her brother once again. Elijah Jordan to the apron. Rolls in the ring, but gets caught with a super kick from Romeo. And Romeo Adonis tags out to his sister, Queen Crystal. As Diamond Price must return, now gets caught in that sleeper hold. The Hawk family crest. As now Queen Crystal takes the jawbreaker. The Queen whipped off. Sidewalk slam. Diamond Price in control. But the veteran Queen Crystal catches the foot of the newcomer. Locks her up. Rude awakening neck breaker. Diamond Price escaping to the outside. As Romeo Adonis catches Elijah Jordan with that front drop kick. What a move from Romeo. Did he knock out EJ? No. Elijah Jordan fighting back with all the hearts, guts, and determination of a champion here tonight. Romeo now see the Adonomizer once again. EJ is down, but Diamond Price makes the save, cutting off Romeo Adonis. What a match here tonight, mixed tag team competition as the royal family, Romeo Adonis and Queen Crystal team up against members of the South City Kings in Diamond Price and Elijah Jordan. Diamond Price with forearms into the skull. Wants to be called the South City Queen, Queen Crystal taking exception. But now Diamond Price gets that TKO Diamond Cutter. That's it for the Queen. No. Queen Crystal showing her grit here tonight. Kicking out of the TKO applied by Diamond Price, who tags out her partner, her friend Elisha Jordan now with the right hand to Romeo Adonis. Inverted atomic drop. Both feet into the midsection. Elisha Jordan taking it to the press. DDT into the canvas. Romeo is down. But no, Romeo quickly back up. Catches Elisha Jordan with the butterfly, but Elisha Jordan escapes. Byron McCary. No, Romeo escapes. Big drop kick flattens Elisha Jordan once again as Romeo will tag out to Queen Crystal. Diamond Price re-enters the ring, ready for anything but Queen Crystal locks on that sleeper hold. The sleeper hold is applied. Diamond Price gonna be forced to submit. The veteran Queen Crystal, now Romeo with a scissor takedown. What teamwork from Romeo and Crystal. However, Diamond Price fighting back with the resiliency. Gets caught out. No, Diamond Price escaping. Diamond Price with another sidewalk slam. Queen Crystal in trouble now. Spinning kick flattens the Queen. Diamond Price climbing up top. Can she finish the Queen? Queen Crystal in trouble now. Nothing but that. Queen Crystal is down. Diamond Price nearly puts her away there. What action here tonight in the Warzone in this mixed tag team match. Ahead of our main event, it's going to be War Games in the special War Games arena tonight. The first time ever. 8 IWF superstars are going to step inside 2 rings, double cages. Who can walk away the winner tonight when Team Dante takes on the unholy Thanos and his squad? Now Romeo Adonis back in with Elisha Jordan. Whips him off. Duck under. Leapfrog. Whip for another drop kick, but EJ escapes. Springboard Enziguri flattens the Prince. Romeo is down. Shooting star press. Elisha Jordan in control once again on Romeo Adonis. Can he put away? Another shooting star press from the crowd. Queen Crystal stomping on the head of Elisha Jordan, saving her brother once again. EJ up to the second row. Splashes Romeo into the back. Flying calf kick. Romeo in trouble. Elisha Jordan sets him up. Knee to the spine once again. Elisha Jordan gonna tag out to Diamond Price, hoping that the South City Queen can finish this one. However, Queen Crystal instantly trips out her rival Diamond Price in huge trouble. Diamond Price down on the mat. The mercy of Queen Crystal on the figure 4 leg lock. Can Diamond Price escape? Yes. She rolls it over. Queen Crystal now struggling to get out of the hole. Diamond Price firing back with rights and lefts. Flags Queen Crystal with a spinning kick. Now Diamond Price showing up for the fans. Spinning kick to Queen Crystal. Kick to the back. Diamond Price setting her up. Scoops her up. Spin out into the Diamond Cutter. The TKO Diamond Cutter. She got Queen Crystal. Romeo, he can't do anything about it. as the South City Kings pick up the win. Diamond Price, the South City Queen, with a moral victory here tonight over Queen Crystal. In mixed tag competition along with Elisha Jordan, they're able to defeat the brother-sister combo of Romeo Adonis and Queen Crystal, the High Rollers. Can the South City Kings defeat the High Rollers at Battle Castle? We'll have to find out. Diamond Price will square off with Queen Crystal one-on-one, as Elisha Jordan will team with his partner Chris King to take on Romeo Adonis and Ronnie Valentine 1 week away at Battle Castle. As for now, Elisha Jordan and Diamond Price celebrate their victory here tonight in the Warzone. What a match! Mixed tag team competition. As up next, we're gonna see a renewal of a rivalry from last year, as Sweetness, the Candyman from Sugar Hill, got a victory, an unexpected upset over the former world champion Jamal Jones last year. Now, J Money Jamal Jones wants to avenge that loss here tonight in one-on-one competition. Which one of these superstars can get the win when Sweetness and Jamal Jones square off one-on-one here in the Warzone? DrHooksMalone, thank you for joining me.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Harlem, New York, weighing in at 305 pounds, Sweetness. And his opponent from Kingston, Jamaica, weighing in at 242 pounds, J. Big Money Jones.
Sweetness and Jamal Jones going one-on-one here tonight in the Warzone. A renewal of a rivalry that began last year. Sweetness picked up an unexpected victory over his former friend, his former tag team partner, Jamal Jones. Now, Sweetness taking the early lead. Once they get the upset win once again over the former world champion. At a time last year when both these competitors may have considered it better times. Sweetness was once the longest reigning United States champion in IWF history, and Jamal Jones was the world champion last year. But then Sweetness defeated Jamal Jones in an all-time upset. Now, Went to dive to the outside. Jamal Jones cutting off Sweetness. Now ducks under. German suplexes on the outside. Sweetness suffering at the hands of the Jamaican Olympian, a well-skilled superstar Jamal Jones. Would love to regain his World Heavyweight Championship. Tonight, he looks to get one step closer in one-on-one competition with Sweetness. Can Sweetness defeat Jamal Jones once again? Dropping him neck first on the top rope. As Jamal Jones cuts off Sweetness. Locking up again, the duck cutter. Super kick to Sweetness. Jamal Jones showing off for his fans now. Knee into the face of Sweetness. These two fan favorites locking up here tonight. Jamal Jones and Sweetness were once friends and tag team partners. Now squaring off against each other. There's Jamal Jones is hungry for a victory. Shows that he's falling, drops that elbow on Sweetness. Now Jamal Jones sizing up the competition. Sweetness in trouble. Jamal Jones with the suicide dive. Takes out Sweetness on the outside and left in panic. Big boot flattens Jamal Jones. Sweetness back in the ring now. With great resilience, Sweetness whips a former champion off and nails a drop kick into the chest. What agility on behalf of the big man. Sweetness scoops up Jamal Jones. Dropping him on the top rope once again. Jamal Jones in trouble. Headbutt takes the former champion down. Sweetness trying to maintain control over Jamal Jones now. Goes to the arm. Stomp into the eye. Sweetness trying to keep Jamal Jones down on the mat. And the big man, the candy man from Sugar Hill, in trouble now. Jamal Jones has got him. Locks up the ankle. Goes to work on the leg. Jamal Jones now setting up Sweetness. Super kick. Sweetness is out. Jamal Jones nearly gets the win there over Sweetness. Beautiful super kick from the former champion. Can Jamal Jones get his win back tonight? Or will Sweetness get another upset victory over the former world champion Jamal Jones? Going to the knees of Big Sweetness. Now goes up top. Jamal Jones with the loadout. Sweetness, he may be done. 2 count only. Sweetness wisely escaping the ring as Jamal Jones is all fired up. Now that lowdown frog splashed on him. Gets another suicide dive through the ropes. Sweetness is down on the outside. Jamal Jones is falling inside or outside the ring. Now Sweetness cuts him off. With fists to the face, busting open Jamal Jones. Sweetness regains control. And now Jamal Jones with a flying back elbow. Sweetness in trouble once again. Gets tossed back into the ring. Jamal Jones now climbing up top. Guillotine leg drop to the back of the head. Sweetness is down. Does J-Money have him? Jamal Jones nearly gets the pin there. Knee into the back of Sweetness as Jamal Jones scoops him back up. Going back to the knee. Wisely trying to take out the legs. Soften up. That big spinning kick on the part of Sweetness. If he nails that spinning back roundhouse, the sweet kick on Jamal Jones, he may defeat him once again. But J-Money now with knockdowns into a super kick. Can Jamal Jones put away Sweetness? He's got it once again. No, Sweetness escapes the loadout. Sweetness with the big headbutt. As Jamal Jones escapes the ring. Sweetness hot on the tail of the former champion. Wants to get this win here tonight. Can Sweetness do it against Jamal Jones? J-Money gets caught with the knees into the back. Big boot from Sweetness. Sweetness scoops up Jamal Jones. Snap suplex, no. Lifting, stalling, no. Jamal Jones takes out the knee of Sweetness. Drop kick into the skull. Sweetness with Brazilian place through, but no. J-Money out wrestles the big man. Back to the leg. Trying to step the quadricep now. Jamal Jones with another elbow drop. Setting up Sweetness. Sweetness back to his feet in the corner. Jamal Jones with the back elbow. It's a great combo. Jamal Jones in control now. With knees into the face. Spinning back kick. Moneymaker connects. Jamal Jones setting up Sweetness with the bankroll. But no, Sweetness grabs the ropes. Jamal Jones doesn't know what to do. Wants to put away his opponent. Now back to the top rope. Missile drop kick connects as Sweetness is down on the mat. Jamal Jones back off the ropes. Balling. No. Sweetness misses the headbutt. Jamal Jones connects with the Shining Wizard. Sweetness is down. Jamal Jones went for the super kick, but he ducked it. In front of an atomic drop. Sweetness has got him now. Scoops up Jamal Jones. Scoop slam connects. Huge elbow drop on the part of Sweetness. Can the Candyman do it here tonight in the Warzone? Pick up a win over Jamal Jones off the ropes. Dancing for the fans. Went for the leg drop. The sweet kick connects. Jamal Jones just got knocked the fuck out. But no, he kicked out. Sweetness stunned. Jamal Jones just kicked out of the sweet kick. Double spinning roundhouse connected. But now Sweetness setting him up once again. Stinger splash in the corner. 2 in a row. Now with the fist. Right side left connect. Sweetness knocks J-Money out of the ring. Jamal Jones. Look out. Sweetness over the ropes. What a move. Sweetness taking out Jamal Jones by any means necessary at any cost. Putting his body on the line here tonight in the Warzone. Trying to steal the show in one-on-one competition. Sweetness climbs up top. Misses the elbow drop. Jamal Jones suffering at the hands of his newfound rival as they butt heads. Moneymaker connects once again. Jamal Jones with the opportunity. Sweetness scooped up. Shot into the gut. And the headlock takedown. Sweetness goes back to his textbook. As Jamal Jones must escape the expertly locked side headlock. Oh, big Sweetness who goes to the arm. Sweetness perhaps performing a technical masterpiece here tonight. Of course, the same could be said for Jamal Jones. What a match, what a contest. Here in the Warzone, Sweetness off the ropes. Taking his time, but nails the leg drop once again. The fans are eating this up. As now Sweetness eats the foot of Jamal Jones. J-Money back on top. But up front, Splash connects. That's it for Sweetness. 1, 2, 3. Sweetness is defeated here tonight. Jamal Jones getting his win back. Sweetness takes out the referee. Sweetness, a spoiled sport, a bad loser here tonight, takes out the referee. However, Jamal Jones picks up the win in one-on-one competition, as there's one more contest here tonight ahead of our War Games match. In ladies competition, one of the members of the Unholy Alliance, Victoria Lovecraft, the Gypsy Witch Queen from Transylvania, tonight will square off against Spunky Douglas of the Good Girls. Of course, Victoria Lovecraft has had a rivalry recently with the sister of Spunky Douglas, Candy Casey Douglas. Can Victoria Lovecraft use Spunky Douglas as an example tonight for her sister Candy Casey? We'll find out up next in the War Zone.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring, representing the Circle from Transylvania, Romania, the Witch Empress Victoria Lovecraft.
Spunky Douglas squaring off one-on-one with the Transylvania Gypsy Witch Queen and leader of the Dark Covenant, what was the Unholy Alliance, along with her husband-to-be, the unholy Thanos the Man, that will captain his team tonight in the War Games up next. As Spunky Douglas locks up one-on-one with his fiancée, Victoria Lovecraft, will look to pick up the winner tonight by any means necessary. Over one half of the Good Girl, Spunky Douglas, the sister of her rival, Candy Casey Douglas. Casey Douglas has provided quite the problem recently for the Coven. However, they've been undefeated so far against the Candy Express. Now, Spunky Douglas maybe looks to stick up for her little sister, Candy Casey Douglas. Quite a chance of that, as Spunky Douglas and Casey Douglas can't stand each other with a lifelong rivalry A sibling rivalry that could never be erased. Spunky Douglas now locks up with the rival of her sister. Can Spunky get a win over the former women's champion, Victoria Lovecraft? A formidable competitor, to say the least. Whipping down Spunky once again. Smashing her into the mat here in the war zone. Ladies action ahead of our main event, where Victoria Lovecraft's fiancé, the Unholy Thanos, will lead his team of the Unholy Alliance, Victoria Lovecraft's team. The Disciples of Darkness and Graves Connor all joining forces tonight to go 4-on-4 in the War Games against the World Heavyweight Champion, Dante De La Muerte, the World Tag Team Champions, the Hellspawn, and TS Cobra, the returning superstar, as now Spunky Douglas locks up with Victoria Lovecraft. A little known fact to the IWF fans that Spunky Douglas is actually the wife of one TS Cobra, the Australian superstar, is married to the New Jersey punk rocker who will compete tonight in the team that opposes Victoria Lovecraft's fiancés. Tonight, Spunky and Victoria compete one-on-one. Spunky now, perhaps a bit self-assured. Double springboard drop kick takes down Victoria Lovecraft. And the Australian wildlife enthusiast locks on the koala clutch, showing off her skill here tonight in the war zone against Victoria Lovecraft. Spunky Douglas whipping Victoria into the corner. Gets caught, Victoria. Gonna try to snap the neck. One out for the good girl, Spunky Douglas. Showing off now with a bridging chancery submission. Does Victoria have it? No, Spunky Douglas able to escape once again. One-on-one competition here in the war zone. Can Spunky do it? Pops up Victoria and drops her face first into the mat. And the Aussie MMA specialist and wildlife enthusiast is now whipped into the ropes. Former champion, the Transylvanian Gypsy Witch Queen, Victoria Lovecraft, whips Spunky Douglas down to the mat and begs her to return to the ring as Spunky wisely escapes. Spunky Douglas looks to get a huge win over Victoria Lovecraft here tonight in the war zone. But Victoria is not easily defeated. Kicking away into the midsection. Looks to injure the young Australian superstar. With Spunky now firing back with a kick, but she gets smashed into the steel for her efforts. Victoria Lovecraft in control now. Returns to the ring as Spunky Douglas soon follows. Gets caught now. Victoria Lovecraft. Now Spunky Douglas firing back with kicks. Victoria whipped into the corner. Spunky Douglas whipped up Bulldog. Can she do it here tonight? Spunky Douglas would love to get a victory over Victoria Lovecraft. But no, Victoria with the kick from the ground. Spunky now gets caught. Widow's Peak connects. Spunky Douglas is down. Victoria's got it. No! Spunky Douglas able to escape. 2 count only off the Widow's Peak. Victoria gonna go for another. No, Spunky with the clothesline. Can Spunky Douglas do it? Go to sleep, Victoria Lovecraft. No! Victoria, the Gypsy Witch Queen, the leader of the Dark Coven, able to kick out at 2. Spunky says it's over for the Gypsy Witch Queen. Kangaroo stomp, and another. Victoria in trouble. Now scooping out the leg. Spunky Douglas showing off for skill, locks up the arms. Rolls over Victoria with the kick and the bump. Victoria embarrassed here tonight. Spunky gonna go for it. And that's it. Spunky Douglas humiliates Victoria Lovecraft here in the Warzone. Oh, and the referee bears some part of the frustration from Victoria as she flens him. What a win for Spunky Douglas here tonight over Victoria Lovecraft. And up next, you guessed it, it's going to be War Games. We're going to take you to the special War Games arena where the World Heavyweight Champion, Dante De La Muerte, will team with the World Tag Team Champions, the Hellspawn of Draven Dyer and Porticos, along with their partner, TS Cobra. All 4 of those men will square off against the Unholy Alliance, the Unholy Thanos, Warlock of the Disciples of Darkness, Graves Connor, and the Dark Rider Ghost. What a main event, what a match, the first ever War Games in IWF history. Up next in our main event with DrHooksMalone. Thank you for joining me.
The following is a men's War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages, with 1 member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released into the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins.
Games match here tonight as we look to settle the score between the Unholy Alliance and Team Hellspawn. Graves Connor starting things off for the Unholy Alliance, the newcomer, firing away on the World Heavyweight Champion Dante De La Muerte, choosing to begin this War Games contest as Graves works over the champion. Wants to show off into his best for the Unholy Thanos here tonight. Flattens Dante with a big lariat. Graves Connor gets caught with a tornado TDT from the champion. Dante now scoops him up. Spinning sit out reverse DDT. Graves Connor in trouble. The world champion Dante De La Muerte with the choke slam. Here in the War Games, assembling a team of the World Tag Team Champions in Draymond Dyer and Porticos, along with TS Cobra, a man that he teamed up with about 2 weeks ago in the War Zone. Now they go to war with Dante's greatest rival, the Unholy Thanos, lurking in the cage, along with 3 other monsters. Big Graves Connor competing right now against the champion. Would you believe that Graves Connor is the smallest member of his team in the Unholy Alliance? As now he locks up with the World Heavyweight Champion. Graves Connor expected to provide the endurance needed. Gets spiked into the mat. Nail in the coffin connects. Dante now. Twisting moonsault attack. Dante, the champion, in firm control over Graves Connor. Whips him in. Tilt to whirl into the spinning tombstone pound driver. Dante De La Muerte showing off against the newcomer, the big Irishman, Graves Connor, fighting his heart out here tonight. And now Graves Connor will be joined by a member of the Unholy Alliance, taking the advantage. One of the disciples of darkness, the massive Warlock, one of the largest men in the IWF, standing at 7 feet tall. The Warlock will help Graves Connor now in their assault of the World Heavyweight Champion Dante De La Muerte, a week away from his title defense against the Unholy Thanos, the number 1 contender. At Battle Castle, Dante De La Muerte will have to defend that title. But tonight, he and his squadron, his chosen partners in the World Tag Team Champions, and TS Cobra, the returning superstar. But now the world champion is suffering a beating at the hands of the Warlock and Graves Connor. The Warlock choking the champion. Dante is in huge trouble. Must go to the eyes of the massive Warlock. Graves Connor tosses Dante into the second ring here in the War Games. The Unholy Alliance squaring off against Team Dante De La Muerte as Dante is in deep trouble. Dante needs some help. Power slam from Warlock. As Warlock scoops up the World Heavyweight Champion, Dante is staged. Graves Connor gonna take advantage, but no, Dante fires back. Knees into the skull of Graves Connor. Spinning kick into the gut. But Graves looking to take the beating to the World Heavyweight Champion, Dante De La Muerte. Graves Connor hammers into the back, into the ribs, the midsection. And Warlock will do the same, tossing Dante back to the first ring as Dante is about to be joined by one of his teammates. And it's going to be one out for the Hellspawn. Which one is it? Graves Connor and the Warlock trying to beat down Dante. As now Porticos joins the fray. One half of the tag team champions, the big man Porticos, steps inside the War Games and gets flattened by the Warlock. These teams going to war in the War Games here tonight. All a part of the Warzone, brought to you by IWF. Porticos, power bombs the Warlock into the mat as the champion Dante tries to fight back on Graves Connor. Graves, the workhorse of his team. Tonight, Graves Connor was chose to be the sacrifice of the Unholy Alliance and start the match off against Dante De La Muerte, now taking a beating, suffering the consequences of the choices of the Unholy Thanos. Former mentor of Dante De La Muerte as the champion Dante uses Warlock vicariously, hoping to get his hands on his former mentor, the Unholy Thanos. Dante, a former member of the Unholy Alliance, was unceremoniously booted out by the Unholy Thanos when he became World Heavyweight Champion, achieving too much success, but now he's locked in the full set. The Warlock punishing Dante. But Porticos gets a huge spine buster in the other ring. Graves Connor still in trouble. As I said, providing the endurance for his team. Porticos, perhaps the enforcer of his team. Now, blocking up on one side as Dante hammers away on the massive Warlock. The champion, Dante De La Muerte, all fired up. Gonna look to the flying skull. Warlock is down. Dante De La Muerte with the flying skull. Now to the top rope. Twisting moonsault connects. The Dark Raider Ghost has just entered the War Games. But Dante lands him with that flying clothesline attack. The Dark Raider Ghost gets caught by the World Heavyweight Champion as Porticos busts open Graves Connor in the other ring. The Disciples of Darkness are in the ring now with Dante De La Muerte double teaming the World Heavyweight Champion. At the mercy of the #1 contenders for the World Tag Team Championship. 1 week away at Battle Castle, Warlock and the Dark Rider Ghost will challenge the Hellspawn of Porticos and Draven Dyer. But here tonight, they go to war inside this War Games chamber. The champion Dante now suffering at the hands of the Warlock. With no disqualification, he's going to murder him. Dante escaping the chokehold. Now tossed to the first ring by the Dark Rider Ghost as Graves Connor looks to mount a comeback on Big Porticos. The Unholy Alliance with the advantage right now. And shortly they are taking it. Now Dante, with a reverse DDT, drops the Big Warlock. Dante fighting back into this one. Much like the gutsy and ballsy Graves Connor in the other ring. Flattens Porticos, one after the tag team champions with that face buster. Graves Connor being left all alone by Warlock and Ghost, looking to do the bidding of the Unholy Thanos and take out and rival the World Heavyweight Champion, Dante De La Muerte. The Deadman De La Ultratumba faces a challenge like never before here tonight in the War Games structure. Dante with the reverse DDT to Warlock. The Dark Rider Ghost blocking the attack as Graves Connor continues his assault on Porticos, the other half of the World Tag Team Champions. Yes, Raven Dyer makes his way to the ring. Tombstone pile driver from Graves Connor to Porticos. As Raven Dyer, one half of the Tag Team Champions, makes his appearance in the main event here tonight. He adds a table to the mix. Now perhaps looking for more hardware. Shining Wizard from Warlock. On the right side of your screen, the Disciples of Darkness are devastating. One half of the Tag Team Champions, Porticos right now. Graves Connor with the World Champion. Set out face buster. Graves Connor now taking advantage of the table. Brought into the mix by Draven Tire. Can Draven the better in this situation? Graves Connor with the Blue Thunder Bomb. Smashes Draven Tire into the mat. As Porticos is tossed to the other side. Graves Connor with the spinning tombstone pile driver. Draven Tire in trouble. The Disciples of Darkness standing between the ring. Watching on. The number one contenders now enter the ring together. Porticos dropped with a right hand from Warlock. As Graves Connor keeps taking a beating from the World Heavyweight Champion. It seemed the Disciples of Darkness had no care at all, no love in their heart from Graves Connor. As the workhorse of the team takes his punishment for teaming up with the unholy Thanos. Now a submissional locked on Draven Tire has got the Draven Sleeper applied on his rival, the Warlock. And the massive monster Warlock escaping. Roundhouse kick lands Graves Connor. And we are 5 seconds away from another entrant in the War Games. Stop sign smashes Dante. The Disciples of Darkness look to stay in control now. The unholy Thanos will join the leader of the Unholy Alliance. The final member of his team will now enter the fray. The number one contender, the Unholy Thanos, adding as many weapons as he can to the mix before entering. Stalling and hoping that his team could gain the advantage. Now Dante catches the Unholy Thanos, the champion, and the number one contender are locking up. As Warlock tries to kill Draven Tire. Dante Telemarte gets tossed by the Unholy Thanos with ease. Spinning tombstone pile driver from Graves Connor. Graves Connor surviving the assault of the opposite team. Perhaps earning his stripes from the fans here in the IWF. And they certainly did not for the Unholy Alliance. With no love for Graves Connor. Leaving him all alone to take the beating. As now, a Dark Rider goes. Gets a full throttle of Porticos. The sledgehammer smashes Draven Tire. Huge scissor kick from the Dark Rider finds Porticos. The Unholy Alliance in control now. As Dante is dazed, his team is taking the beating of a lifetime. Draven Tire tossed to the opposite ring now. As the Unholy Thanos climbs up on the top rope. The Dark Rider goes. Flattens Dante Telemarte. The World Heavyweight Champion is down on the mat. The Unholy Thanos climbing to the other side. Graves Connor now with Draven Tire. Gonna set him up on the table. Spinebuster goes. As now Draven Tire goes through the table at the hands of Graves Connor. What a match we have here in our main event in the War Games. As there is one more competitor to join the mix. The returning TS Cobra, the New Jersey Punk Rocker, makes his return.